I think we scored a great goal to go 1-0 up. From there, I think the Whitecaps came into the game and pushed us back a little. Started thinking that heavy legs was becoming a factor. And, we managed to just dig deep. It wasn't about tactics tonight. I don't think it was about coaching. It was just about really digging deep and finding that extra yard or two to make a run, to make a tackle. And to be honest with you, I thought Diego Chara was fantastic. He looked like, no disrespect, he looked like a man amongst boys tonight. And he looked like, to be honest with you, in my opinion, humble opinion, he looked like a Premier League player tonight.
How important was the first for Diego to get that goal in terms of getting the team on the right track in this game?
Well, I think that when you start out, because we all know we had a rough loss in Houston, which I think we played well. Obviously, the game in Kansas, I don't think we played well at all. So it was to show the character, to come, to get back on the field and get an early goal. It kind of settles you down a little bit and just gives you that shot of adrenaline. And when you get 7,000 lunatics behind the goal involved, a little bit more, they start bringing the house down, and it really energised the team. Got us through the half, and 2-0 up. I still felt we looked a little bit tired, and they were a dangerous team. We've got some good players in the team. Ashley, Camilo. I thought were very dangerous the whole night, and I think we did well to keep them at bay for such a long period of time, and then eventually, good players give them half a chance to go to score a goal. But to be fair, I think we could have been 3-0 up with Khalif's shot. Maybe it kills the game, maybe it doesn't. But as I say, I thought we eventually run out worthy winners.
John, you didn't have a corner kick. I thought you guys couldn't win without one of those.
Really? Sometimes I go without kissing my wife for the day, but it doesn't mean she doesn't love me, right? You look nice tonight, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That early adrenaline even more key considering the heavy legs and the schedule you guys have been under. I mean, that had to, even more so than what would be a regular game with a week rest, to have that early on to give the guys a boost.
Yeah, as I say, I think it gave us that shot of confidence and adrenaline, because we come off, whatever you want to say about performances, still 2 losses is 2 losses, and it does take a dent out the guys confidence-wise, because we all want to make playoffs. It's not just the fans, it's not just the owner. The players really have the desire. The coaching staff has the desire to make the playoffs. When we go to around the country and we have fans at every stadium and we lose, however you lose, played well or not played well, it kills the guys. It really hurts them, and it hurts us as a staff. We're so well supported that we want to try and win every game. These fans never ever play a bad game, and if we didn't play a bad game on the field, we'd be MLS Cup champs this year. But as I say, tonight was a real strength of character. Some guys didn't play to their maximum, but they worked to over their maximum, and I was ever so proud of them tonight.
John, were you satisfied with the way they managed the game in the second half? I mean, with the lead?
Yeah, up until the goal that they scored, I was super happy. And then the goal goes in, and I'm super nervous. You know me, I always tell you the truth, Paul. You don't look so good tonight.
Thanks.
One singer, one song. Right now I'm singing. Thank you. No, it was a difficult game. They came down. They've got some big. Eric Hasley, I think, is as good as Conor Casey. Is probably the best big man in the league. He's got great feet, unbelievable power. I thought our 2 central defenders handled them for most of the game, and then eventually subbed them out. And when they sub them out, you're kind of like, thank God that weapon's out of the game now. But as I said, I think Footy and Hostel played also well, and did what we had to do up until, it's a great goal. The kid's got nice feet. Cuts back in the box, fakes a shot, cuts back, and then smashes one in the back of the net. Sometimes you get beat with good goals, and we've been beat with a few good goals this year.
My apologies for that.
No,
I'm from Vancouver, so this is my first time in Portland, but I watched the Whitecaps in Seattle, and I think you guys have probably the best fans. I just want to ask you, like tonight, was the crowd here louder than most other time because it was against Vancouver?
No, this is the same atmosphere week in, week out. It's the best job in the country. I think, also the most pressurised job in the country because, you know, we all want to win. Our owner's super, super competitive. And it's the best environment that you could possibly want to coach in or want to play in. I think that, you know, you stand in that sideline. There's not. I've been in the game a long, long time as a professional, since 1986. And I would honestly say that I think this is probably the proudest moment in my career. After we get wins here, and I walk towards that tunnel, and you see the way these people react to victories, it's insane, to be honest with you. My brother-in-law was, you know, is managed in the EPL. He's been a manager at Nottingham Forest, Derby County. He's here tonight watching the game, and just spoke to him there, and he said, "This place is crazy. You know, this is a proper football club, and I'm very, very proud to be the head coach of this football club."
John,
one more for John, please.
John, obviously, no one can argue with the results. What were the reasons for having Darlington and Eric Bruner on the bench to start the game? Were they tired, or?
Well, we've played a lot of games recently, and you know, obviously results don't go your way. I just felt that Darlington, you know, was getting a little bit heavy-legged. You know, you ask players and they'll never ever say to you, because everybody wants to play, you know, and sometimes they'll say to you they've got a little bit of a strain. And we just felt that, you know, after the 2 games it was maybe time to bring Khalif back in. Young players, you know, struggle to find consistency, and there's not many young players around the world that come in their first year and play every single minute, every single game. So we just felt that it was time to just freshen up the group a little bit. And I thought Footy did ever so well until he got his injury, and then Eric Bruner comes in and performs well again. So as I say, I'm very, very proud of the group. Great team effort tonight.
John, you talk about, it seemed like the game was a little physical, maybe a little chippy, and if you could talk about how the team reacted to that and how they dealt with that type of play.
Well, they're big games, you know. It's the Cascadia rivalry, you know, us and the Whitecaps in Seattle. Everybody wants, you don't want to get beat with your local rivals. You know, we had a real bitter taste in our mouth when we lost to Seattle here. We felt tonight that could this be a little bit of a catalyst for the rest of the way. And I think the guys came out. I don't think we looked energised until we got the first goal, and then, as I say, kind of kicks us on a little bit. And then from there, we never really got troubled, although they had a little bit of possession. I don't think they really had much trouble at our goals. Our goalkeeper made a couple of half-decent saves, you know, picks the ball up in his chest. But as I say, I think it was, all in all, we were worthy winners.
Thanks, everyone. Locker room's open.
Thank you.